Hello, I'm Congressman Trent Franks, and I just want to welcome you to the Justice House of Prayer, D.C. I so wish I could be there with all of you in person. You know the call to each of us, wherever God places us, in whatever time in history in which we find ourselves, is to occupy till He comes and to charge the gates every day we live. When I consider the responsibility each of us has to glorify God and to advance His kingdom on this earth, I am reminded that in whatever sphere of life God would place us, that pursuing the truth and actively loving the rest of His children, the least of these, is our greatest service to Him. Since coming to Congress in 2003, I have walked from the House to the Senate, passing by the Supreme Court I don't know how many times. Justice House of Prayer has always been there, occupying that space in front of the court since 2004. And I'm always encouraged to see them silently crying out for those voiceless. Matt Lockett and the Justice House of Prayer truly have their ear to the ground when it comes to seeking heavenly strategies for our earthly occupation. With a vacancy now on the highest court in the land, your prayerful occupation of such a strategic, vital place is more important than I can express. In 2010, I joined the House of Prayer and 15,000 others in Houston, Texas for a major prayer rally at Planned Parenthood. That facility was under construction at the time, and it is now the second largest abortion center in the world. In fact, this abortion super center, you might call it, is where David DeLayden recorded undercover footage of abortionists harvesting and trafficking the body parts of little human babies. To know that our prayers at that time were focused on what would become the epicenter of the current movement towards a more pro-life America is both encouraging and, I believe, sobering. As people called to the Great Commission of Jesus Christ, we cannot be afraid. There isn't time. We cannot be timid. The protection of human liberty has always resided within a minority of citizens who are willing to engage and defeat the threats to human dignity and freedom wherever and whenever they arise. The iconic red life tape that Bound for Life wears over their mouths at the Supreme Court reminds me of that scarlet cord that Rahab used to bring the Hebrew spies into Jericho. You may recall Rahab lived in the corner of the wall around the city. She opened her home in obedience to God. Matt Lockett and the Justice House of Prayer, D.C. now open their doors to you and welcome you to be used of God in this strategic place. I pray you heed His call to be used, to pray, to occupy. May the walls of abortion be brought low through your intercession and support of this ministry. These are such important days. God help us all. Thank you, and God bless every one of you.